Hello. Today we're going to be looking at color modes, or color modes, whatever. First we have primary colors. It is a set. Primary colors is most tangibly a set of real colorants or colored lights that can be combined in varying amounts to produce a gamut of colors. The three primary colors are red, blue, and yellow, so over here on this example I have the color wheel, and the ones that stick out, red, blue, and yellow, those are primary colors, and then the ones in between are obviously colors you get when you mix them together. Alright, so next we have is tertiary colors, which is a mix of primary color with the closest secondary color on the wheel to get a subtler in between tertiary colors. So you have the primary colors over here, which is red, blue, and yellow, and then in between. So then these would be the secondary colors, purple, orange, and green. And then the ones in between are like the tertiary colors. So you'll have this color, vermilion, and then between orange and yellow is amber. Green and yellow is chartreuse. And then you have teal, violet, and then magenta. Alright, so next we have is the triad. Although primary colors are blue and red and yellow, other triplets are of color form from the color wheel from any triangle 4 hours apart on the color wheel to locate a viable color scheme. So over here I have this is the example. It's obviously the color wheel, but it has a triangle. You can put it any way you want it, but it would shift to a different color. So say we moved it up one, it would go down here, and then to here. Or we went over here. Wait. I'm done. Yeah. So we went here to here to here. No, to here. Anyways, sorry. Next we have the analogous colors. Additionally, mixing colors next to each other on the wheel produces in between colors. Side-by-side colors on the wheel are related because they contain some of the colors sitting next to them. We call that analogous colors pairing. Analogous colors creates unity. So over here I have a picture of some of the colors. I'm going to zoom in for you. So we'll have the yellows, the yellow-orange, the oranges, the red-orange, the reds, the red-violet, the violets, the blue-violets, the blue-green, green, yellow-green. And then it would just start back over from the beginning, since you'll have the primary colors and then you'll have the mix of the in-betweens for this. For color temperature, that is the three primary types of color temperatures. From light blues are soft white and bright white, cool white, and daylight. The higher the degree Kelvin, the brighter the color temperature. So over here I have a picture of the warm. God. Freaking God. We're just gonna leave it. So over here we have the warm colors and the cool colors. So the warm colors would be like the reds and the yellows, and then the cools would be like the blues, the greens, and obviously like this violet. Next we have the saturated colors. In technical terms, it is the expression of the bandwidth of light from a source. The term hue refers to the color of the image itself, with saturation describes the intensity, purity of that hue when colors are fully saturated. The color is considered in purest, truest version. So over here you have like the muted colors, and then over here you have the saturated colors, which is basically brighter and light. Obviously, as it says, they're purest, truest version. Next we have desaturated dark colors. Saturation makes colors more vivid, less black or white added. Desaturation makes colors more muted, more black or white added. Original color image center. The desaturation version left has less color. In the oversaturated version, right, tonal detail is lost. So, So, right here in the example that I chose, you have the yellow, red, blue, and then green. So we have the three primary colors and then the green. So what it's saying is you'll have, when it's desaturated, we're on dark one. When it's desaturated, it means, I'm going to end it here. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So what it means is like, this is the real color. These are the colors that they are, and then when you add more black to it, you would get a darker version of what it is supposed to be. And then next we have the desaturated light colors. The same definition goes: saturation makes colors more vivid, less black or white added. Desaturation makes colors more muted, more black or white added. Original color image center. The desaturation version left has less color, and has less color. Anyways, so desaturation light colors is like a hue, which means it's lighter than a tone, or the desaturated dark colors. The hue, so the desaturated light colors, so this is the original colors, right? So when you add more white to it, it becomes like a pastel-y looking color than what it would normally be. Next we have RGB. RGB stands for red, green, and blue. Refers to a system or representing the colors to be used on a computer display. Red, green, and blue can be combined in various proportions to obtain any color in the visible spectrum. Levels of R, G, and B can each range from 0 to 100% of fully intensity. I kind of didn't get a really good example, but this is the best I could find, in my opinion. So what we have right here is we have our red, green, and blue, and when they mix together, you'll get like a light blue, and then there's also a yellow. This is the best I could find. I'm sorry. Next, we have CYK, which is a scheme for combining primary pigments. The C stands for cyan, aqua, M stands for the magenta, pink, Y for yellow, and K for key. The key color in today's printing world is black, but it has not always been. So over here I just have the colors of what they would be. Again, I'm sorry, not a very good example like I thought it was. Next we have spot color. In offset printing, a spot color or solid color is any color generated by an ink, pure or mixed, that is printed using a single run, whereas a process color is produced by printing a series of dots of different colors. So spot color, So over here we have the spot color and the processed color. So you'll pick a spot. And then it's just, last but not least, we have hexadecimal code. A color hex code describes the composition of a certain color in a specific color space, usually RGB. In the case of RGB, the first value pair refers to red, the second to green, and then the third to blue, with decimal values ranging from 0 to 255, or in hexadecimal, 0 to FF. And then it says number RRGGBB. So what it's saying is, when you go in, you can go and like pick a color, and then it like gives you a number with letters at the end to like tell you what it is. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and see you next week.